What's going on, guys? I'm Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. Pleased to bring you another video here today. And in today's video, we're going to be going over one stock in particular. This is a growth stock that just IPO'd. And basically, there's a lot of room to run and the opportunity is endless. And sometimes we got to realize we just were a little late on the Amazons, the Googles, the Microsofts. And basically, it's all about what price you get in. You got to stop chasing those stocks that have already ran for years. It's all about when you get in. So basically, I see this stock being a 10x easily, and I really think you're going to enjoy the video. And I want to say I really appreciate everyone that subscribed to the channel so far. It really means a lot to me, all the feedback I've been hearing, and I really appreciate it. And let's just get into the video, guys. Alright, guys, and in today's video, we're going over Roundhill Investments Bets, the sports betting ETF. And you got to realize, there's some ETFs out there that, are crazy expensive. You got the S&P 500, VU. I mean, that's a $300, $400 stock. S&P is up in the 3,000. So, guys, if you pick the right ETF, it can grow forever. I mean, it's ridiculous. And this is a brand new, market that is just starting to come around, these recent years. Gambling's been around forever, but it's starting to become more legalized year in and year out and more in different countries and states. So this is the sports betting ETF. Roundhill believes that an improving regulatory environment results in a compelling investment thesis for sports betting and iGaming companies. So as you can see, it's getting more and more accustomed to the world, and it's getting more and more approved everywhere. And basically, before we know it, 10 years from now, all the states could be legalized. And, that's when the opportunity becomes endless. So the Roundhill Sports Betting and iGaming ETF is designed to offer retail and institutional investors exposure to sports betting and iGaming industries by providing investment results that closely correspond before fees and expenses to the performance of the Roundhill Sports Betting and iGaming Index. So basically, you're probably wondering, have you got in early? That's the key question. So guys, this ETF just launched June 4th. I mean, you're literally a month and a half into the birth of this ETF. So guys, this thing has room to run, and we'll take a look. All right, guys, in the bets ETF overview of Roundhill Sports Betting and iGaming, it gives you a great analysis on the entire company and how it is operated. So why invest in sports betting? Bet the global gaming market recorded gross game revenues of $449 billion in 2018. Guys, that's $500 billion. That's ridiculous. Legal. Once largely illegal and unregulated, sports betting and iGaming have seen widespread legalization on a global scale, a trend we expect to continue. That's what I was preaching, that's what I'm trying to preach, the room to grow when the legalization is like completely legalized. It's going to be crazy. Online, gaming is earning an increasing share of the global market, growing from 9.5% to 11.3% of total GGR from 2015 to 2018, and that's gross gaming revenues. Guys, we're seeing growth, a couple percent each year. It's just in the making. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Index. Bets ETF tracks an index of at least 20 sports betting and online gaming or iGaming companies. So guys, they're up on the par of what's going on in the gambling world, what's working, what's not working, what's trending harder, what's growing faster. They are definitely focused, and they understand the large opportunity that is happening. And you can see the relevance breakdown of Sportsbook is 34%, technology 26%, casino and other 20%, iGaming 17%. So they have a wide variety of all types of gambling. Their market capitalization breakdown, 1 to 5 billion is 48%, 5 billion and over is 32%, and small cap under 1 billion is 18%. Different size companies, all of the entire breakdown, 1 to 5 billion plus. That's great. The different varieties they have and the size of the holdings. And, of course, the top 10 holdings, they have gone, which, we're not going to go into depth because it's, based in Britain. But basically, I want you to take a look into the largest holding, because that's a big fundamental of the ETF, and you just want to make sure you're aware of all the holdings. So guys, this is definitely one to keep an eye out. Just make sure you do your research. When you're looking at the the fundamentals of the entire ETF itself, and we'll take a look into some different factors as well as individual holdings. All right, guys, we can see the Roundhill Sports Betting and iGaming ETF just IPO'd. I mean, look at this, June 4th. We're talking like 5 weeks ago. It IPO'd at $16. It does the little, day trader habits. Who cares? The day traders are going to be out of this stock soon enough. So, guys, we're starting to finally see some stabilization around $17. Okay. So that's an excellent price, to get into the stock. I mean, for all we know, in the next 5 years, I mean, this stock could be $100, $200 plus with all the state approvals that are happening with gambling, and everyone's coming around to iGaming, horse racing, casinos, everywhere. So you're in early is what you need to realize. So basically, we'll take a look into what the ETF consists of. What companies are inside the ETF, how many companies, what countries they're in, all of that. So it looks like we have right around 10 holdings. Okay, we got a lot of American based companies, as well as Britain, Ireland, Australia. So you're getting a great wide variety of different gambling inside of different countries. So we're going to be taking a look into like specifically two of them, the ones that are based in the United States, Penn National Gaming and DraftKings. And you can also see GAN is also a recent IPO as well in Britain. So it looks like Penn is 4.53% of the holding, and DraftKings is 4.51%. So they have wide variety. So you're very protected in case one of the companies is not doing well for a certain period of time. You're not going to see the stock crash like an individual stock. So you don't really have to worry about seeing your stock fluctuate that much, because this is a growth stock. It has all of the companies inside the gambling, so that's going to protect you. So we'll just take a look into DraftKings real quick, and this is a recent SPAC play as well, and this is a close to a 5% holding, and as you can see, DraftKings is blown up like exponentially. I mean, it went from 10 all the way to 40. I mean, this company is a great addition to this ETF. I mean, this is just a growth stock, boost. I mean, DraftKings is currently available in New Jersey, West Virginia, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Iowa, and Colorado. Guys, that's barely anything. As I'm trying to tell you, these are all growth stocks that are becoming more and more, qualified into today's living, as far as gambling. I mean, it's consistently growing and getting approved in different states every other year. 5 million people have played. Love my DraftKings. This week I've won 5,000. So people are getting addicted, man. That's what gambling's all about. You feel that winning, you get addicted. So this is like this ETF is literally like a legal drug. It's just playing on pure addiction, excitement, and earnings, where people are just winning and they're trying to chase that win. You got to realize not everybody's winning. So that's why these companies are making money. Only a few people are winning. And the other one we're going to look at is, Penn National Gaming, which is, an American operator, casinos and racetracks based in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. It operates 43 facilities in the United States and Canada, many of them under Hollywood Casino brand. 36% stake in Barstool Sports. So, guys, Penn National Gaming as well is, they're doing the horse racing, casinos, they're everywhere. And this is just another one of the 10 holdings. So these are all high growth casino gambling plays is what I'm trying to tell you. This is a brand new market that's just beginning to blow up. And we can take a look at the market beat, which gives you professional Wall Street analysts that, predict, is this stock a buy or is this a hold? So this is a great way to take a look and to get professionals actually looking at these companies so you can see, where they're at. And they got Penn National Gaming, uh, 11 analysts, 12 analysts, Wall Street analysts have issued 9 buy, 2 hold, 1 sell. Guys, that's ridiculous. They're looking into the growth in the next, years to come, and they see it, They got 9 buy ratings on it. So we can also take a look into DraftKings. They got 12 Wall Street analysts as well, as you can see. And they got 11 buys, 1 hold, Like, this is crazy, These are professional analysts giving you critique on these companies. And these are companies that are piled inside the stock or the ETF. So what I'm trying to tell you is, they picked this ETF very, very strong. I mean, this is a compelling ETF that just has crazy room to go. I just wanted to go in to some of the United States holdings because, these are companies that are just blowing up now. And, you can go into further research into some of the other ones, such as GAN and POINTSBET holdings. Those are some other ones I've heard of. And you'll seem to realize, what the opportunity is in the near future. So I'm sure some of you guys are aware of this one. There wasn't a lot of talk, but look, you're getting exposure to 13 different countries with a median market cap of $1.4 billion. Guys, this bad boy has so much room to run. You don't want to day trade this. You don't want to hold this for a year. Guys, you want to hold this for 5, 10, 15 years. I mean, this is going to be big. I mean, you got to realize, the limited risk is so low with all the exposure to so many different markets. I mean, more and more legalization is going to continue to happen, and it's just going to cause these gambling companies to grow and grow in revenue. I mean, we can take a look. I mean, you got a great opportunity to hop in this stock at $15, $17. I mean, matter of time, this stock could hit $60. You could already 4x your money. I mean, think about that. Just in a matter of a year or two, you can easily 4x. Why wait on Amazon to hit 12,000 or Google to hit 6,000 and Microsoft to hit 800 when you can hit this a lot faster? It's going to take 10 years before Amazon's going to hit 12,000. You got to realize, you can go with those growth stocks, but they've ran so hard. I mean, you got to get into growth stocks that are just coming up now. That's the whole point of my channel. That's what I'm preaching is we don't want to go with day trade penny stocks because our risks are so high. You can hit big 5 days in a row, and that one day you can lose half your portfolio in a matter of seconds. You want to keep your stress level to a minimum, with these companies, and you don't want to be stressing yourself out trying to make $1 million in a week. It's not going to happen. You want to pick good long-term plays that have exponential growth trajectory, like crazy growth, So this one, you are literally in at the bare peak minimum. You're in right around 15, 16 bucks. I mean, guys, it doesn't get better than this. I mean, the lowest the stock hit was $14 since its inception. So, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. This is a super low risk growth stock that has a lot of room to run in the next couple years. I'm not saying put all your money into this stock. I'm saying, research all the holdings, see what you think about the markets, and understand, this is a growing company that has a lot of room to run. And like I said, I really appreciate you if you watch the entire video. I do love doing these videos for you. I'm going to continue doing these videos. And I really appreciate everyone that's subscribed to the channel so far. It really means a lot to me. And just give me your feedback on this ETF and, what you think about the gambling industry. I feel like it's just an addictive, revenue money-making machine. I mean, it's just a matter of time before they legalize, the entire United States, and then these bad boys are going to run like no other. So thank you for watching. Big Money Mindset. You know what we're about. Retire early, and really appreciate it. Have a great day.